Now, in this video, I'm going to be sharing with some tips that you can use in maintaining a long distance relationship. Now, have you ever missed someone so much that even after talking to them for hours, it still didn't feel like enough? Now, long distance relationship can feel beautiful one moment and painfully lonely the next. You stay at your phone waiting for their text, you replay old voice notes, you count days on calendar. Sometimes you quietly wonder, can love really survive distance? Now, the truth is, yes, it can, but only if both people stop treating the relationship like a fantasy and start treating it like a real commitment. Because long distance relationships don't fail only because of distance. No, they fail because of poor communication, lack of effort, insecurity, inconsistency, and slowly feeling emotionally disconnected. So if you're in a long distance relationship right now, here are some simple but yet powerful tips that can actually help you or help your relationship survive and even grow stronger. So number one is stop trying to talk every single second. This may sound strange, but constantly texting all day can actually become exhausting. Healthy communication is not about talking 24/7. It's about feeling emotionally connected even when you're busy. Sometimes couples in long distance relationships become obsessed with replying instantly. And when someone takes too long to reply, you start overthinking. Why is he online but not texting me? Why is she acting different? Is somebody else getting their attention? And little by little, anxiety replaces peace. Now, instead of forcing constant communication, focus on meaningful communication. A simple "how was your day" really can feel more intimate than texting all day without depth. Secondly, stop making assumptions. Distance can make you imagine dangerous things. When you don't physically see someone often, your mind starts, filling in the gaps. One dry text suddenly feels like rejection. One missed call feels suspicious. One bad move becomes maybe they don't love me anymore. But sometimes people are simply tired, stressed, busy, or emotionally overwhelmed. But not everything is a sign your relationship is ending. Okay, not everything is a sign that your relationship is ending. Long distance relationships survive even when both people learn to ask questions instead of creating stories in their head. Communication saves relationships, assumptions destroy them. Now, the third thing is have a life outside the relationship. This is one of the biggest mistakes people make. They make the relationship their entire world. Waiting for calls becomes the highlight of the day. Their happiness depends completely on one person's attention, and that creates emotional pressure. Your relationship should be part of your life, not your entire identity. Just keep growing, spend time with friends, learn new things, work on your goals, build a life you're proud of. Because the healthiest long distance relationships happen when two complete people choose each other, not when two lonely people depend on each other for survival. So the fourth thing is be honest about your needs. A lot of long distance relationships become emotionally painful because people pretend they are okay with things they are actually struggling with. Maybe you need more reassurance, maybe you need more consistency, maybe you even need more quality time. Don't silently suffer while expecting your partner to magically figure it out. People cannot fix problems they don't know exist. And honestly, vulnerability is scary, but pretending everything is fine when it's not, that slowly kills connection. So the fifth thing is create moments together. One thing couples forget is that relationships are built through experiences, not just texting. Watch movies together online, play games together, cook while video calling, send random voice notes, celebrate small moments together. The goal is not just staying in contact. The goal is creating emotional memories despite the distance. Because those small moments become the reason the relationship survived. Now, the sixth thing you should do is stop testing each other. Some people purposely ignore messages to see if they care. Some flirt with others to make their partner jealous. Some withdraw emotionally just to feel chased. But love is not supposed to feel like a game of emotional manipulation. Healthy relationships need emotional safety. If someone constantly has to prove they love you, eventually the relationship becomes exhausting instead of comforting. Now, choose honesty over mind games. Always choose honesty over mind games. Now, the seventh thing is talk about the future. Now, this is very important. Long distance works best when there is a shared vision. Because if two people are suffering through distance, through distance with no, actual plan to eventually close the gap, frustration grows fast. You don't need every detail figured out immediately, but both people should know, where is this relationship going? Hope keeps people emotionally connected. Uncertainty slowly pushes people apart. And finally, remember that love alone is not enough. And it has never been enough. A lot of people truly love each other and still fail because they lack consistency, they lack trust, patience, they lack emotional maturity and effort. Long distance relationships require all of those things. There will be lonely nights, there will be misunderstandings, there will be moments where one person feels distant emotionally, but relationships survive when two people continue choosing each other, even during difficult moments. Not perfectly, not perfectly, but intentionally. And if you are currently struggling in a long distance relationship, I want you to take a deep breath. Distance does not always mean the relationship is doomed. Sometimes distance teaches people how to communicate better, how to trust deeper, how to appreciate each other even more. And sometimes the strongest relationships are built by two people who learned how to love each other even when they couldn't hold each other every day. Because reconnection is not measured only by physical closeness. Sometimes it is measured by consistency, effort, honesty, and decision to stay connected, even when it's hard. And honestly, that kind of love is rare.